What's going on YouTube? I'm your host Joss. Welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I have some exciting news. You guys can catch me on our brand new channel called Top 10 Central. It's going to be a comedy based channel. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you subscribe now so you do not miss out on our first video debut. As for today's video, That's So Raven first aired back in January 2003 and it quickly became a Disney favorite for many kids all over the world. The show introduced us to the hilarious Raven, a girl who could see glimpses into the future. Low-key, we all wanted to have her powers. The show was a massive success and ever since it went off the air in 2007, it has still remained a Disney staple. But what happened to all of our favorite characters since they left our screens? Today on Top 10 Beyond the Screen, I'm gonna dish out where the cast is now and what they have been up to all these years. Let's get started. Starting off our countdown at number 10 is Ronald Sheridan, the Papa Bear on the show. You would know him as Victor Baxter, the hilarious man of the house in the Baxter family. He was incredibly goofy and lovable. It was hard not to wish that he was our own dad sometimes. The series ran from 2003 to 2007 and then he reprised his role for the spin-off show Cory In The House, which ran from 2007 to 2008. The majority of his acting career was playing this role. He booked a few jobs after that, but nothing really big, and then in 2018 he reprised his role for the reboot show Raven's Home. His acting resume is just a lot of Victor Baxter. If it weren't for that role, it's kinda hard to say where his career would be right now, but he did put his talent and humor to good use. He became a comedian. He does stand-up comedy shows across the US and he's landed some gigs on comedy TV and Just for Laughs. As for his personal life, he is now 61 years old and is currently single as far as we know, and although he was a big family man on the Disney series, he doesn't have any kids of his own. Next up at number 9 is TKeyah Keema. She played the Mama Bear on the TV show and took on the role of Tanya Baxter, wife and mom of the Baxter family. She was definitely the one to keep the family in line, and fans were upset when she suddenly disappeared from the show. She played Tanya from 2003 to 2006, but during the 4th and final season, she was nowhere to be found. Rumors started claiming that she grew sick of her role, but later on it was revealed that there were two major reasons she left, and it had nothing to do with her being bored of the show. One was because her contract was actually only for 3 seasons, and the second was because when the 4th season came out, her grandmother was suffering from Alzheimer's disease and she became her caregiver. Her acting career did continue after that. She appeared in Sharknado 4, There's Johnny, and What Happened Last Night. Sadly, we did not see her in the Raven's Home reboot. She is now a writer and has published 2 books of her own, and she's also doing all sides to film. She's acting, producing, and directing. Outside of the Baxter family and in her own personal life, she too is single and has no kids of her own. You thinking what I'm thinking? Ronald and TKeyah should get married. We saw how adorable they were on the show. I say they give it a try in real life. Swipe at the number 8 spot is Rose Abdo, also known as the Spanish teacher Señorita Rodriguez. She took on the role from 2003 to 2006, but her career did not stop there. She's also well known for her role as Gypsy on the TV series Gilmore Girls. But she stuck with Disney throughout the years and also showed up in Wizards of Waverly Place, Good Luck Charlie, and Hotel Transylvania. Her acting resume is stacked with great roles, starring on Parenthood, Shameless, Scandal, and she is currently playing Linda on Bless This Mess. As for her personal life, she is married to a man named John Matta, but they don't have any kids of their own. She's now 56 years old, and by the looks of her IMDb page, which is full, she's really focused on her acting career and it shows. In the number 7 spot is David Henry. He took on a number of roles when he was a kid actor, but one of his memorable ones was Larry, Cory Baxter's best friend. He starred on That's So Raven from 2004 to 2007, and then later went on to play Justin Russo in Wizards of Waverly Place. Most people know him from that show, so they often forget that he was in That's So Raven. But his career did move forward outside of Disney, and he starred in How I Met Your Mother from 2005 all the way until 2014, and also in movies like Grown Ups 2 and Paul Blart Mall Cop. In recent years, his acting career has slowed down, and that might be because he found himself in some trouble with the law, and also he started a family. In September 2018, he was arrested and charged at the LAX airport for carrying a loaded gun, which apparently wasn't intentional. He apologized for the incident on Twitter, but was still charged on 3 counts. Good news is he got married to Maria Cahill in April 2017, and they have a beautiful daughter named Pia Francesca. It seems like he's busy with his new family, which could be why he hasn't appeared in the reboot. At number 6, we have Jonathan McDaniel, also known as Raven's high school boyfriend that we all had a major crush on. Don't even try to deny it, ladies. He was in the series from 2003 to 2006, and fans were thrilled to see him make his return as Devin Carter in the new reboot series Raven's Home. He didn't play her boyfriend this time, but he actually played her ex-husband and baby daddy to their 2 twins, which is kinda heartbreaking that they didn't work out. The series began in 2017 and is scheduled to run until 2020, and as of now, it is looking like he will be continuing with the show until then. But outside of that So Raven, he still made an acting career for himself, starring in TV series like 9, Aim High, and Hit the Floor. But you might also know him as Lil J. That's right, he is also known as being an American rapper. First came into the music scene back in 2002 with his debut single called It's the Weekend. His music slowed down after 2013 when he booked the role of German Vega on Hit the Floor. It seems like he's focusing on acting now, but I know what you're all wondering. You girls are probably like, Joss, tell us the good stuff, is he single? According to online records, the 34-year-old is currently single, and he is busy being a dad to a beautiful little girl named Asa J and a son named Asher Levi? Yo, it's your kid's name, I don't know how you say it. I'm not totally sure what happened to baby mama. Some articles claimed that he was married to a woman named Jacqueline for a year, but honestly, his love life is a mystery, and Wikipedia says he ain't ever be married. And I trust Wikipedia. Do you? Halfway through the list, number 5 is Adrienne Bailon. You might know her from the Cheetah Girls, but before she was one of Raven's Cheetah sisters, she was playing her enemy on That's So Raven. She took on the role of Elena Rivera, and some people probably love to hate her. Raven and Elena were best friends until 4th grade when Raven won the lead role in the school play. From there on out, they fought about everything, but mostly for the attention of her man. Boy drama. Typical. She was only on the show from 2003 to 2004, and when it ended, she went on tour with the Cheetah Girls, and that's pretty much what she's known for. Well, that, and for being Rob Kardashian's ex-girlfriend. But now she is working on her own digital show called Wear It Well. She created the show in hopes to help women get comfortable in their own skin. It's a daytime show that follows her and her girlfriends as they try to find the perfect fit in clothes. As for her personal life, she got married to a gospel singer named Israel Houghton in 2016. He has 4 kids of his own from his previous marriage, so technically Adrienne does have kids. As for her own, she opened up in 2018 about her struggles to get pregnant. So here's hoping things get better for her and she can become a mama herself. Here we are, number 4 with Kyle Massey. He's best known for playing Corey Baxter, Raven's little brother. Fans adored his hilarious character so much that he even got his own spin-off series called Cory In The House, which ran from 2007 to 2008. His acting career started to slow down after that, but we did hear his voice in the series called Fish Hooks from 2010 to 2014. More recently, he started making headlines, but not for good reasons. He got into some serious legal issues after being sued for allegedly sending sexual explicit material to a 13-year-old girl. He is 28 years old now, and apparently he sent explicit texts, videos, and photos to a teen in December 2018. He was sued in March 2019 and was sued for $1.5 million according to the lawsuit. Things aren't going too well compared to his time on Disney. His latest acting gig was playing a customer in a movie called I Got the Hookup Too. In our 3rd spot is Orlando Brown, also known for playing Eddie Thomas, Raven's best friend and almost boyfriend. He appeared on the show from start to finish, and he was definitely a fan favorite character, which is why it was such a shame to see his career start to crumble. After the series ended, he went on to book a few acting roles whenever he could, but nothing that put him on the map. He even dabbled in the music industry for a little bit, but did not quite succeed. Throughout the more recent years, Orlando has been in trouble with the law and has been arrested for multiple things. In 2016, he was arrested and charged with drug possession, misdemeanor domestic battery, and obstruction of justice. His behavior started getting weird. He got a horrific tattoo of Raven's face on his neck, which Raven herself has said makes her uncomfortable, and he smiled in his mugshot, so it kinda looks like he's making the best out of a bad situation. But in December 2018, he appeared on a special interview with Dr. Phil where he opened up about his drug addiction while also denying it. He also wore these really strange green alien eye contact lenses, and he refused to get treatment from Dr. Phil. He was making claims that he already went through rehab and does not want to go back. In the Strange Appearance, which you can watch on YouTube, he said he was 4 years sober, that Michael Jackson was his father, and that he has 4 kids that he's never met. It was the last time we saw him, and genuinely, I'm just wishing him the best, and I hope that he gets some help. Like, I'm actually being genuine about that. Moving on to number 2 is Annalise Vanderpump. Her breakup breakout role was Chelsea on the series, Raven's other best friend. Her hilarious personality was impossible not to fall in love with, and fans were thrilled to hear that she would be reuniting with Raven in the new series Raven's Home. It's crazy to see them all grown up but still having that same friendship that we adored. After the series ended back in 2007, she appeared in some other smaller roles, but she mainly got involved with theater. She made her Broadway debut as Belle in Beauty and the Beast, so her talent is still being put to good use. But she has also made some rough headlines throughout her career. She was arrested for a DUI in LA back in 2006 after she swerved into a parked car, which then slid and hit 2 other cars. Her blood alcohol levels were more than twice over the legal limit, and she was ordered to go on probation for 36 months as well as pay her fines and assessments. She too spent some time in treatment. But luckily, she's been able to turn her life around and continue to pursue a career. The 35-year-old is a single lady with no kids, so anyone who had a crush on her back in the day, now's your chance. She looks good. In our #1 spot is the one and only Raven Symone. She took on the title role in the series, and let's be honest, she made the show what it is. I am convinced that no one could play the part better than she did. The show has become a staple for Disney, and many kids spent years idolizing her, not only for the TV series but also for being a member of the Cheetah Girls. But after That's So Raven ended, she did not go on tour with them and instead just continued to pursue an acting career. We didn't see much of her compared to what we were used to. She got a role in the TV series called State of Georgia back in 2011, and then it kinda got quiet. It was a thrill to see her make her way back into the spotlight after appearing in the TV series Blackish, and then later announced the Raven's Home reboot. But behind the scenes, a lot has gone on in Raven's personal life. She came out as gay back in 2014 and continued to fight for the rights of the LGBTQ community. But later she told Oprah that she did not want to be labeled and just wants to be seen as, I quote, a human who loves humans. We are thrilled to have her back on our screens, and this time she is better than ever. From 2013 to 2018, Raven enrolled in the Academy of Art University, where she graduated with a degree in fine arts. So even though we didn't see her for a little while, she was still passionate about her future in acting. But we are happy to have her back. Alright you guys, that is our list today. You are all up to date on what these Disney stars are up to nowadays. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments who you want to see next in our Where Are They Now series. I'm gonna end the video with some comment shoutouts. Breezer says, Jocelyn, what are you doing here? Girl, this is my channel. I was actually on this channel before I was ever on IO. Surprise. Del Marie Walker says, yes Joss, you could do a little rapping too. Come on girl. LOL, I love this list though. Keep poppin' top 10 beyond. Actually, I won't say legit, but I'm a decent rapper. I can rap 2 of Eminem's songs all the way through. No lie. Don't test me. I will do it. Science Defined says, my little cousin's first job was being a stripper. Hey, judgment free zone here. Thanks for sharing. Brandon Daniel says, I think you should do a top 10 facts about Hugh Jackman. That is noted. And let us know who else you guys want to see fact videos on. Alright guys, that is all I have. I need to get out of here before I mess up more words. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. But for now, enjoy the bloopers, which start, I'm waiting Chris, getting ready for you to stop. Get up! Which start now. That's so Raven. It's the future I can see. Did you watch that? Okay. Oh, it's starting! I love That's So Raven. So funny. Sign me. A label needs to sign me. Rewind this for me, please. I've done it 3 times. Why can't I say it?